Hey there everybody and welcome back to Pikmin. I do this once a year and it's a really fun game and it's really good. And Pikmin Mobile is around the corner, so that has me really excited. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Ignore the save data, it's not real. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. I don't have to do anything. I have recovered 0 out of 30 ship parts. Just one more will increase the dolphin's capabilities. I like doing that to start the day off. Alright, let's break down the pellet posies. Now, since I do this once a year, I will speak rather leniently, but I will explain things once in a while. Those right there, like I said, are pellet posies. And breaking them down before activating the thing here is a good idea. Sprouting a single seed. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try and grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to allow several viewpoints. L to rotate the camera, it follows the cursor. R to zoom in and out. Z to change the angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Ignore the stutter there, that didn't happen. Astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be some sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Before studying so much, Olimar, you need to get a move on. Move it! Okay. Let's just run around, raising up as many of these guys as we can. Pressing X dismisses a group of Pikmin. That way you can separate them out into groups much easier. Pressing the C-stick, no. Moving the C-stick or rotating the C-stick, or whatever controller you're using, because I am not using a base Gamecube controller myself, allows you to control the general direction of Pikmin in your battalion. See? Making them run around me. It's a pretty nice thing, especially for, you know, later on. There's gonna be large swaths of enemies. There we go. There, of course, is a 5 pellet. You guys might have noticed, those pellets say 1 on them, but we get 2 Pikmin out of it. You get a bonus for bringing Pikmin pellets of the correct color to the correct onion. You can only do that by using Pikmin of that same color. For some reason I was expecting that to cause another cutscene, but no, that never causes another cutscene. I don't know what I was thinking about. I don't know why I was thinking that mentally. I don't know what I was thinking about. Well, that's a pretty true statement every day of the week, but not inherently true on this occasion. Alright, take these guys over here. You see that tin on the box there? Drop 10 Pikmin on it, and they will push it for you. Ah, it's really nice, isn't it? I like this. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart, almost said I. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin contact. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, press X to dismiss, use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z control my perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. Very nice. Over here. Beautiful. Amazing. There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, the Pikmin are really good at lifting, so let's try. Oh. Well, that doesn't work. Never mind. Okay, so if that doesn't work, then we need more Pikmin. So let's start raising more Pikmin. Ah, very nice. There was no cutaway, none whatsoever. Just make sure these guys get to the onion as fast as they can. Speed is a big part of this game for me because I have played this game a lot. I do not hold any records for any speed runs that are documented that I wish I had, but I didn't have any recording devices when I was young. But, that being said, this game is a really fun game and a really easy game to speedrun. Oh. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with brilliant color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. That indeed helps you sort different types of Pikmin as well as different... If they're in your group or not. There we go. Come on, a little faster. Speed run, Olimar, speed run. No, this is not a speed run. I've been tempted to speed run this game. Like I said, I've done a lot in it, but at the same time, I don't think I'd want to speed run it. Let's put all the Pikmin on this part. And with 25 Pikmin, it'll move a little bit faster than normal. You guys probably noticed that with the 1 pellets. They moved at around double their normal speed, or up to 1.75 times, I think. And it's just very nice to have more than the required amount of Pikmin on it. Anyways. Dolphin's main engine. It was pure luck that I found this piece first. With this, I can at least lift off. At last lift off. No. Come on. Faster, you guys, faster. Before they get to the ship, you can always walk up to this and press A and get that dialogue from before, but it's not important, so you don't need to worry about it. Ah, refreshing. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Every day has an outro sequence like that, and every single one of them is fantastic in my opinion. I love the outro sequences of this series. One day since Impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokitate. Hokitate? Whatever. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. Yes, day 1. Great success. Whoa! See you guys tomorrow. Bye.